Deception is the fourth installment in the Quinlan Empire series, a dark and emotionally charged mafia romance that pushes boundaries with its blend of obsession, vulnerability, and forbidden desire. This novel follows Maeve O'Connor, a neurodivergent young woman whose quiet resilience hides a sharp mind, and Cillian Quinlan, an Irish mafia enforcer whose fixation on Maeve blurs the line between protection and possession. The story begins with Maeve living a quiet life in Dublin, working at a local bookstore and trying to navigate the challenges of her neurodivergence in a world that often misunderstands her. She is the quintessential girl next door, gentle, intelligent, and yearning for independence. But her life changes when she catches the attention of Cillian Quinlan, a ruthless figure in the Quinlan Empire. Cillian is drawn to Maeve's innocence and strength, but his attraction quickly spirals into obsession. He begins watching her, shadowing her movements, and inserting himself into her life under the guise of protection. Maeve, at first unsettled by his intensity, slowly discovers that beneath his darkness lies a man who sees her in ways no one ever has. The narrative thrives on dark romance tropes. Stalker obsession, Cillian's fixation drives the tension and danger. Neurodivergent heroine, Maeve's perspective adds depth and authenticity. Mafia intrigue, the Quinlan Empire's politics and violence shape the stakes. Enemies to lovers' evolution, fear transforms into passion and trust. Supporting characters intensify the drama. Declan Quinlan, Cillian's brother, who questions his methods but shares his loyalty. Cillian O'Connor, Maeve's protective cousin, who warns her against Cillian's world. The rival syndicate, whose threats force Cillian to reveal the true extent of his obsession with Maeve. The climax builds when Maeve is targeted by the rival syndicate as leverage against the Quinlans. Cillian's obsession becomes her salvation. He unleashes brutal violence to protect her, exposing the depth of his devotion. Maeve, confronted with the reality of his darkness, must decide whether to embrace a love that terrifies her, or walk away from the only man who truly sees her. The resolution is both haunting and passionate. Maeve chooses Cillian, not out of submission, but out of recognition that his obsession is rooted in love. Together, they forge a bond that defies convention, dangerous yet unbreakable. The novel closes with Maeve standing beside Cillian at the Quinlan estate, her quiet strength matched by his fierce devotion, their future uncertain, but undeniably entwined. The prose is intense, sensual, and atmospheric, balancing mafia intrigue with raw emotional intimacy. The tone appeals to fans of dark romance who crave stories where love is entwined with danger, obsession, and vulnerability. Ultimately, Wicked Deception is a story of defiance and surrender. It begins with fear and ends with devotion, offering readers a journey that is both thrilling and deeply passionate.